What's up, gamers? And today we finally got the version 3.6 drip marketing with our first drip marketing Evernight, guys. Yes, oh dude, she looks so freaking good, dude. Honestly, you know who they look like? This looks like literally like copy and paste. I think the girl from Wu, right? What's her name? Camellia? I don't even know her name. Camellia. I don't know. That's her name. I don't play Wuthering Waves, guys. She kind of giving me these vibes right here for real, guys. Don't worry about all this shit up here. Where is my? I even lost it. Yeah, she's kind of giving me like Camellia vibes, or she's kind of giving me this character right here from Genshin. She has like white hair. What's her name? Arlecchino, like kind of maybe Arlecchino vibes, but she has this flower in her head, so mainly Camellia there. And then she has the roses as well. Yeah, just overall like a Camellia vibe, right? And then she's also going to be Ice and Remembrance. Now, Ice and Remembrance, now how I feel about this type is kind of mixed because we already do have an Ice Remembrance character in the game, and that's going to be Remembrance MC. We don't really have any other Remembrance characters outside of this. I guess we have Wind, Quantum, Lightning, Ice. We need, I guess, an imaginary. No, yeah, we need imaginary. We need an imaginary character. I kind of wish it would have been imaginary, or even a fire, the Remembrance character, but I guess we didn't get that. She looks like she's fire as well, doesn't she? Like with the black and like the red like shit coming up. I don't know, guys. She looks like she should be a fire character to me. I'm assuming she's going to be summoning in these little jellyfish things here. Now, guys, I have not played story in a long time. Wait, oh my god, March, you're so beautiful. Wait, is that March 7th? Wait, wait, Evernight. Wait, did she wake up in her room and that's I thought March 7th was the other girl from the trailer, no? Wait a second, wait, am I tripping, guys? Wait a second, bro, wait, HSR, let's go back to HSR here, guys. I thought is this not March 7th, guys? What the fuck, where is this at? Hold on, guys, I know I'm stalling a little bit here, but I'm not actually stalling. Wait, isn't that March 7th? Ain't that this baby girl March 7th? Like, yeah, she's coming out of the thing. That has to be March 7th, right? Where's the other girl they showed? Is she at the beginning here? She's right there. She's eating a star. She's eating a Stellaron. Is she eating a Stellaron? I think she's eating a Stellaron. I don't know. Yeah, is that March? I don't know what March is, guys. Yo, that looks sick as fuck, though. Maybe the comments will tell us some stuff. Is that my glorious, elegant? Okay, yeah, boy, you're too much. March. Queen, mother. Oh, my God, my wife. Mirror girl. E6, S5, March. So I guess this is March 7th. I guess the hair does kind of match. But wait, yeah. I guess the hair does kind of match. So what do I think she's going to do? Dude, preservation. I'm putting it down right now. She is surely going to provide some type of shield, surely, right? Because she is changing from her ice class, right? This is not the imaginary class that we got the update for. Dude, no shot she put shield on your allies. We're going to go back to the preservation meta, guys. I'm betting on it right here. Hell yeah. But with that being said, guys, we also got some other characters in this trailer here that they have... I did not think we were getting this character, genuinely, but I guess I don't know because it's March, right? So, we also have Dan Heng, that's obviously coming, right? So, really cool there, dude. Fucking dude, she looks so good. Like, genuinely, dude, this trailer looks sick, by the way. I just want to say, I think this is one of the pros for it, dude. She looks absolutely sick. Evil March 7th, hell yeah, dude. And then we have, like, Alicia here, too, which I thought this was kind of March 7th coded, no? Anyways, yeah, I like her a lot. So, are we getting 3 characters this patch? If so, are we getting a new 4-star? Is one of these characters a 4-star? Or are we getting 3 5-stars? And one of those is a free 5-star. Is Dan Heng going to be free 5-star? I don't know. I've heard some rumors that he might be a free 5-star, but I know we've been kind of yapping about like what the character looks like and what I think we're gonna get. I kind of want to yap on what I think she's gonna do because genuinely, I have no idea of any of the leaks this girl does. Right? If she is March 7th and if she is the Ice class, like it was showing there on screen, right? Do we think that she's gonna play similar to how this March 7th played right here? Because I mean, technically, we already have like a Remembrance character in the game that's Ice that gives us true damage to all, right? Maybe she can also offer some sense of true damage as well by providing, and also provide shields on your allies as well, and do something more unique with those shields, like maybe a sub DPS with shields, and you know, go further beyond that, because we genuinely have not gotten like a preservation and or shielder character since Adventurine. And if we take a look in the game right now, like we don't really have that many preservation characters. We have Fushuan, we have Japard, we have Adventurine. This leads me to believe that she very well could be that preservation role. I know some people were talking about the new Dan Heng potentially being preservation. I don't know how true that is, but I could definitely see her being some type of preservation, putting shield in your allies. I think she's going to have to do a lot, though, to really keep up with the meta and actually be something worth pulling. I think it's already makes her kind of worth pulling that she is Remembrance. This also leads me to believe maybe core passive. Maybe core passive with her, surely, right? Like, you think core passive, guys? So if she does end up having a core passive, if she does end up being like a pseudo preservation unit and they introduce more enemies that are like suited toward preservation and shields, I think she can be really good in this field here. And also, if I look at what we're missing currently right now in the class, we have Hyson, which is literally a healer, right? We have Remembrance MC, which is literally a buffer, right? We have Castrich, which is literally like a DPS, like a main DPS role. We have a main DPS role here. We don't have a preservation unit. We haven't got one for a while, so I think that, well, I guess she's not preservation, obviously, but I do think she'll be able to provide some shield because I feel like that's kind of the one thing we're missing here, right? So maybe she plays like this sustain role, but then also a DPS as well, like maybe a sub DPS in the class and compare up maybe better with Aglia. I think if she gives energy back, that could be really good, and I think they could pair up with Aglia actually super, super nice because genuinely what support has Aglia really got? I guess Sunday helps out Aglia, right? Because he helps out Memo Sprites and shit like that. But genuinely, I think if we need someone that gives more energy. I genuinely do think that is the main faltering point of someone like Aglia right now, that we don't have someone to, you know, more support her in that energy department because literally her team is very constrained to Sunday and then having another buffer on the team, right? So if she does play that preservation role, if she provides energy in some way, shape, or form and help out Memo Sprites, that could be the sustain, right? Because really, Hyacinth doesn't help out Memo Sprites all too much. Like, she has Memo Sprites and does her attacks, and little Ika does her thing, right? But really, she's just increasing max HP and then doing sub DPS levels of damage. So I would like to see more buffs for Memo Sprites. I do think that that could make her a staple on teams like Aglia when we get more Remembrance DPS added to the game, because we're obviously going to have to get that. So I do think that that is a viable option. Now, do I think you guys should be skipping all of version 3.5 for version 3.6 here? If it really depends on what she does, because I genuinely think it might be a decently good idea to save your Jades for this patch, because I believe both of the new characters you're getting are both incredibly niche. No one maybe not as niche as the other, but let's go over Hyacinth real quick, or whatever, however you say name. I'm definitely butchering it. Hyacinth, the dot mommy, right? The soggy mommy, right? So I think that she plays really good dot teams, and I think she can be overall a decent debuffer for most teams. I think she does. She plays more of like a jack of all trade if you don't have her directly on a dot team. I think the sub DPS is decent. I think her debuffs are decent. I think her application amount is decent. Like, but she's not the best of anything. Like, think of Gweniphen, but make it better, right? That's how I see Hyacinth, is literally just a better Gweniphen in my eyes. So we have her there, right? And then we have someone like Seadra as well, right? Where Seadra can buff up one ally, but the drawback with Seadra, in my opinion, honestly, I feel like Seadra should be a 4-star with how she works, but she is allowing your DPS to do one extra skill attack for completely free, but after you get a certain amount of charge up. Like, it seems kind of a drawback because you're not advancing the action forward at all. You're basically just giving them one free extra skill, when if you had action advancer, you could just immediately bring them back to the front and just do another skill anyways, as long as your action advancer was somewhat SP positive. If you were running an action advancer like Sparkle and or Sunday, which is SP neutral and SP positive, like, both of those work well. Maybe not with Bronya because she fucking sucks ass, but outside of that, I think that overall, it just kind of makes her lackluster because the additional ability from Seadra, for me, really only gives, like, super good and niche benefit to someone like Finon, right? Because with Finon, you can't bring your allies into his transformation state, so having the ability to proc off multiple skill moves with him really does help him out a lot, right? But other characters like an Axe, right? You can just advance them back to the front, do the same thing again, right? So, like, overall, I feel like we have two very niche characters. If you're not aiming for Dot, if you're not really aiming for, let's be honest, Finon, right? If you didn't pull Finon, I think version 3.5 is a skip. And I think you save for version 3.6, genuinely, guys. And this is, we haven't even seen what's coming out tomorrow, and we might even just get 3 characters. I'll make sure I'll keep you guys updated on the content we have in the future. Let me know your thoughts on this character in the comment section down below. Let's take one good last look at her, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I really do want her. And honestly, guys, this character really makes me want to skip Halcyon. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull for Halcyon. I'm skipping Seadra, and I'm pulling for her with free-to-play. Unless she has a global passive, then unfortunately I'll have to skip her because I'm not pulling global passives on my account. Anyways, that's getting over this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's let her bye-bye.